Come to physical therapy with me and Obi. I am getting up and walking today, so first thing I gotta do is put my shoes on. Are you so happy to be here? The first thing I do is get situated into this harness, which gets attached to the walking machine itself. From there, they suspend me up into the air. As you can see, there's a treadmill underneath me. Once I'm up in the air, they bring down the robotic legs and attach them to my legs. This machine is called the Locomat, and I love this machine for several different reasons. Since I'm unable to move my legs on my own, I rely on this machine to do 100% of the walking. One of my favorite features on this machine is you can control the body weight support. So I walk with 50% of my body weight going through my legs, which helps strengthen my muscles and keep my tone. New Year's, or maybe just New Year's, but so we start the downward area. Once I'm completely strapped in, they will start the treadmill and I'll begin to walk. I'm only able to get on this machine once a week for about an hour. So since I'm not walking every day, I'll typically walk in the air just to stretch out my legs before putting weight through them. Today my legs were really fighting me, so my core was really tensed up pretty much the whole time I was on the Locomat, which is a very uncomfortable feeling. I was able to walk for about 45 minutes and then they lowered me back down to my wheelchair, and that was pretty much it.
Wow!
Clean the house with me as a wheelchair user. I start off by vacuuming with this really lightweight vacuum. My only complaint about this vacuum is it causes so much chaos with Chewbacca. Other than that, I absolutely love this vacuum because it's so easy to push around while I'm maneuvering myself in my wheelchair. I love that it's small enough to get underneath the couches and into smaller spaces. And next I move to the dishes. I have a cutout underneath my sink, which makes getting up and underneath the sink much more accessible. If you're a wheelchair user, you know how big of a difference this cutout makes in everyday life. Without this cutout, I would have to angle my chair to the side of the counter and then maneuver my body to be able to reach inside to the sink. And then I'm going to throw some laundry in. I have a front load washer and dryer, which makes doing laundry super easy. The front load washer and dryer makes it really easy for me to reach inside of the washer and the dryer. And lastly, I move to mopping, which is probably my favorite thing to do. I love cleaning in general because I feel like just having a clean home helps with having kind of a clear mind. It really took me a long time to figure out the best way for me to mop in a wheelchair, but now I feel like I finally got it down to a science. After I fill up the mop bucket, I transport it on my lap and put it on an elevated surface. As you can see here, I kind of have to work with the mop in order to maneuver myself around the house while mopping. I put the mop bucket on an elevated surface. This makes spinning out the mop head much easier to do with my hands, so I'm not having to bend down to the ground to spin it out from there. House chores can be a very challenging thing to do from a wheelchair, but it really is about finding what works best for you and using the things around your house to make it a more successful task.